Hey, everybody, and welcome to day 34, walking through the Gospel of Mark together. And today we're going to be in chapter 10, verse 32 through 45. And this is like we had a few days ago. It's very strange. Jesus is heading into Jerusalem with his disciples. He's got like the 12 disciples, but then he seems to have this whole entourage, like a lot more people who are kind of following him toward Jerusalem. It seems like he may have joined like a caravan or a group of travelers who were heading to Jerusalem for the Passover. Jerusalem would have like tripled in size when it was these holy feast days, like the Passover. And so there would have been a lot of people heading in the same direction Jesus was. He was coming from the north up near Galilee down to Jerusalem. And there would have been a lot of people who would have caught up with him along the way that he would have been teaching. And there were moments when he was teaching them as a crowd, and then he would pull the 12 aside and he would explain things to them. And this is really disturbing, this trend, because Jesus, he's talking to them, talking to the disciples, and he again predicts his death. He tells them what's going to happen in very clear detail. He said, "We're going up to Jerusalem where the Son of Man will be betrayed to the leading priests and to the teachers of the religious law. They will sentence him to die and hand him over to the Romans. They will mock him, spit on him, flog him with a whip, and kill him. But after 3 days, he will rise again." Now, I can't imagine any more clear, like, definition or description of what is going to happen to Jesus. He's clear about when, where, like, who, how, like, all of it before they even get to Jerusalem. He's giving it to them very, very clearly. And the disciples, it says in verse 35, then James and John, sons of Zebedee, came over and said, "Teacher, we want you to do us a favor. When you sit on your glorious throne, we want to sit in places of honor next to you, one on your right and the other on your left." And Jesus, I don't know how he didn't just, I don't know how he didn't run away. I don't know how he didn't just slap them both. I can't even imagine his thought process during this. Like, he has just told them in great detail exactly how horrible this experience was going to be for him, that they were going to kill him, that they were going to torture him. And they're saying, "Hey, could we be on your right and left thrones, like when you come into your kingdom?" And Jesus says to them, he talks about, he's like, "I don't think you can go through what I'm going through. I don't think you can do what I have to do. What you're asking for is going to be very, very painful. It's going to be very difficult." And he says, "Among you, it will be different. Whoever wants to be a leader among you must be your servant. Whoever wants to be first among you must be the slave of everyone else." And this verse 45, is amazing. He says, "For even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others and to give his life as a ransom for many." When you think about success in business, in leadership, in the church, and with your family and marriage, with your children, I can't think of a better motto, or I can't think of better marching orders like to talk about all of that. The Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others and to give his life as a ransom for many. For you and I, that's success in everything if we can do that. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow.